So hello everybody and welcome to the channel Bob Sales this times next year. So I did just want to come on and do a quick little drop stream. I know there's probably not going to be many people on today because we've got Informant on, there's other drop streams to go to, and it's a pretty bad drop, let's be honest. So first off, I have no video for this. So first off, I'm going to go and take a look at the actual article itself. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 654. So this edition is not going to be it's not going to be very valuable at all, I wouldn't imagine. I haven't checked that, but yeah. Although the ultra rares are pretty neat. So let's just take a quick look at this. So the common cover is pretty nice. Again, that's Venom, but a different sort of Venom, I believe. The uncommon's the uncommon. Double Quill will love that though. The rare's kind of nice. I do kind of like that. The ultra rare is better. I prefer the color. Always prefer the color. The ultra rare is actually really nice. I really do like that one. So that's probably the better one. Hopefully I land that one. And the secret rare, yeah, the secret rare is really nice. I do like that one too. So what have we got in? So the list price is $6.99. So that's normal edition. Normal list price. Total editions is 7,500. And the first available edition for public sale is 176. A total of 375 editions will be kept across all 5 rarities like normal. Apart from it's 355, not 375. Normally it's 375. So there's 25 less again there. Obviously, it's waitlist, blind box format, normal license, aftermarket, finger fee applies. Sorry. I'll learn how to speak in a minute. Forgive me, I have just woke up. Sorry for looking a bit pale. I know I've lost my beard game today. So let's go back to this actual drop. 1 second. Let me go back to the actual veve tab. Where are we? I'll find it in a minute. Got so many tabs open at the minute. I'm not even sure where it is. So that's the drop page. You have got precisely no minutes to join the wait list. So 30 seconds to join the wait list. Now, I am actually going to try something on this drop. So this drop's probably not going to sell out. That's obviously more than likely with this drop. So I'm going to try hit the drop maybe 10 minutes after the buy now button's actually popped up and hope it's not been bought out. So I might actually just try and do that, to be honest. Because I've heard that the last couple of drops, the first 50 or 60 editions out, were the common and uncommon. And the last couple of times I have landed the uncommon and uncommon. So I'm thinking to join the wait list a bit later, and I'm going to do the drop maybe 5 minutes after the drop and see if that changes the odds at all slightly. So there's the wait list pop up. So we'll join that in a minute. I'll just let that go. See if there's anyone in here. Sorry if there's anyone in here. Just rambling at the minute. Let's go, duck and cover. It's good to see you, my friend. Sorry, that was our previous chat. If I had the gems, I'd go for it with you just for the lols. Yeah, I'm only going for it for the sake of it, to be honest. I wouldn't advise going for this comic, but I am going to go for it just for the sake of it. Let me just get a drink. I'm sorry about my rudimentary mic stand today. My actual mic arm broke today as soon as I was setting up the stream. So I'm actually using my singing mic. I actually prefer it, to be honest. C29 Rome. Should I go for it? No, I would probably not go for this drop. It's not going to be profitable. So unless you actually want the comic, I probably wouldn't go for it. We should check that up, but I'll check for that in a minute. I am going to go for it myself just for the sake of it. Shankstar, what's up, bro? You going for this? I'm going to go for it just for the sake of the stream. This time, I wasn't going to go for it, but why not? I am going to hit the button. But it's probably not wise. Commons are probably going to go for 2-3 gems most. Same with the uncommon. The uncommon is probably going to be 2 gems. So, yeah, anything under the ultra rare, I think you're going to be losing money on this one. Fun under the sun. Good morning, fam. Good morning, my friend. Nice weather over there again, I can see. It's always good to see you. Duck and cover was about to say about the beard. Yeah, sorry about the beard. I know I look a bit white today and the curtain's open over there, so it's making me look even whiter. But yeah, I needed to shave. I was starting to look homeless. I know I'm about to be homeless, but I'm starting to look homeless, so I had to shave that off. I even got compared to the Dagestanis on the UFC the other day. Someone actually tagged me. I think it was Gus. Tagged me in a post saying, "Yeah, the beard game's great." There's a pattern between all the UFC fighters at the minute. The beard game. Smash the like. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you could do that, that would really help with the algos and stuff. I don't know if you've watched my other video yet, but I did actually put out some Halloween shorts. I'm going to try and do one every day this week if I can for Halloween, but there'll only be 20-second shorts, not my usual masterpieces. I mean, the Jurassic Park short, that is so underrated. That short, that is absolute masterpiece. And it was so easy to do as well. It was so obvious to do. But yeah, if you could, if you do like all that stuff, go and watch your shorts. And also, I just done the Incredibles drop. That was quite a good video. Again, there wasn't a lot of history with that one, so I mainly covered the topic of the actual film itself, and then I went to some of the characters, and then I'll give you some fun facts about that. There is actually quite a few fun facts about that film, what even I didn't know. The same as the superstars that got sucked in the engines with the capes, for instance, what Edna Node was talking about. Yeah, that was quite funny. They're actually at the wedding, right? And you never notice that the whole way through. Watching that film, I've seen that film quite a few times, but you never notice that. So I will be going for that drop on Friday, I must admit. Even though that's probably not going to be profitable either. You've got the other, you've already got the first series, and you can tell by that just how great this other drop's going to do. Most of the secret rare is going to be 60 gems, in my opinion. The rest are going to be under retail. So 20 gems max for the uncommon girl, invisible girl, sorry. I mean, I do like the baby. The baby's the best one. Maybe they should have put that as a secret rare. I think more people would have went for that. But yeah, the baby's definitely the secret. The baby's definitely the best one. Sorry, but the animation on the baby, I do think could have been better. That the animations on the baby, there's absolutely some crazy animations in that film. That baby shoots laser beams and all sorts. My favorite scene is where he's fighting with a raccoon or the squirrel or whatever it is. That is pretty funny, going through the dumpster. So thank you for that. Duck and cover sounds awesome. The mic, thank you very much. Yeah, it's just a bit, it's in a weird place. Normally I've got it on this rod arm over here, but I actually took it apart the other day when I went on Superstar stream at night time. So I was actually downstairs when I done it. And then I took it off for that. And then I think I've lost the part. I just never could put it back together. So I've been blue tacking it this whole week. And then today it just literally give up on me. So yeah, I'm using my microphone stand. My actual singing mic's over there, the silver one. But that's no good for streaming. That's good for singing. It's a weird one. F it, I'll join you. Thank you very much. I'm glad someone's going to go for it. Duck and cover. Get in there, Shankster. Yeah, Shankster. Good on you, mate. How good is The Incredibles? It is absolutely phenomenal. I was actually told to watch that the first drop, the first VV drop. One of my mates on Twitter, I can't remember who it was at the time. I can think of the picture, but I can't think of the name. But yeah, one of my mates on Twitter actually recommended it and said, look, man, you don't need kids to watch that film. That's actually got quite a lot of adult content in there for the adults. So yeah, I watched the first one, absolutely amazing. Watched the second one, that is even better. And the baby starts letting up in that one. So it's cool to see the transition from the first film, because the first film, you don't see a lot of the babies. Second film, the baby's just absolutely crazy. Some of the best bits. Choo choo. What's good, Bob? Just picked up another gold mogul set. I don't blame you, mate. Them things are getting a bit cheaper now. I do actually still like the black and the black one. I think that's still my favorite. So I'm thinking of buying another one of them, but I'm so short on gems at the minute. And there's so much stuff to buy right now that's just all dirt cheap. And my Bob Sales wife account actually got banned today. So yeah. So I've been selling my stuff. I've been trying to get out of that account like I've been telling everyone. I think there's 40 items left in the account, mostly secret rares, to be honest. I mean, all the cheap secret rares right now, but mostly secret rares. So I've actually been selling the stuff to myself. And VV have actually caught me after 20 transactions, I think. So yeah, I'm actually locked out of that account now. I'm trying to get that back. Whether or not I can get that sorted, I don't know, but it's kind of my own fault. C29 Rome, your incredible video was on point. I'm going to stack that for sure. I love this IP. To be honest, I loved the first one, Mr. Incredibles. His animation, the music as well. It had really good music. Tamara, one second, let me sort my cat out. Tamara, what's the matter? Oh, you want to play fetch? We can't play fetch now, darling. The cat's just come running over to me with her toilet. Thank you, darling. Look, cat wants to play fetch. Go on then. There you go. Cat's gone. Have you ever known a cat to play fetch? My cat actually plays fetch. In a minute, it's going to come running back with that toy. So yeah. Where did I get to? Here it comes. 1 second. There she is. Tar, darling. There you go. Look. Have you ever seen a cat play fetch? Go on then, darling. That's that's my cat for you. It actually plays fetch. It's pretty cool. But yeah, the Incredibles one was a hard one to do because I like to do a bit more than just explain the story. But I know a lot of people haven't seen that film and probably should see that film. The bit where I used the squirrel bit, I was trying my hardest not to cut that scene because I actually wanted that scene to be shown. That was one of the best scenes in the film. How many minutes we've got left? So we've still got 20 minutes left till drop. But thank you for that, by the way. Thank you for that. They take a good 8 hours, them videos. Shanks, so they need to drop the Furious 5. Yeah, they should drop that. I mean, we've got a lot of stuff still to come collectible wise, I think, and comic wise, but not a lot of Grail comics left to come. But collectible wise, I mean, the world is open. We can get anything right now. So collectible wise, there was also an article I got emailed yesterday. I can't remember what site I'm signed up to, but I'm signed up to one of these blog sites, and I actually got emailed an article about David Yu and stuff. I should have actually pulled that up for Twitter because that was pretty cool. I may do another deep dive video on that because it was actually all about the founders and stuff like that. David Yu's previous companies and all the companies he's worked with and all the company he actually owns. So yeah, there's quite a lot of companies and stuff what he's actually involved with. So that's pretty cool to look at. And I have no idea what site that was, but it was just a random email I got. And it had that and then loads of news stories. So I have no idea what site it is. Sorry, darling. Did not bring it back that time. Sorry, cat's come back. Choo choo. Yeah, right. Your videos are awesome. Thank you very much. They do take a little while to do, but thank you very much for that. I tried to add a bit more than just the drop details. Duck and cover. Isn't there a veve space tonight? Yes, I think there is, which is 12 p.m., I believe. So that's 12 p.m. PT. So 8 a.m. PT is 4 o'clock for the drop for us. So it's about 6, 7 o'clock, 6, 8 o'clock. Forgive my maths, it is morning for me. Well, kind of morning for me. I've just woke up. But yeah, there is one tonight. Yeah, 12 PST. Shankstar. Anyone remember the Incredibles game back on the PS2? It was amazing. I actually never was interested in the Incredibles back then. It was only when we first got the drop, and I was just like, "What is this?" I was like, "Why are we getting more kids stuff?" And the next minute, I actually got told to watch the film, and I watched the film, and yeah, that was an amazing recommendation. That just proves why sometimes when people recommend stuff, you should watch it. Hello, darling. Yes. Sorry, my cat's come to interrupt again. Duck and cover. Thought it was interesting in your vid that it was a first Pixar with human characters. Yes, it's the first Pixar film with human characters, but they do Andy, and they do they do Andy as a kid, right? So that's the only problem with that. But that is supposed to be their first film based on only human characters. And Andy, I think in Toy Story looked pretty good, I must admit. But a lot of the time in Toy Story as well, when you first see the mum and stuff, a lot of the time you'd see the hands, the feet. That was also that reason. But yeah, not used to animating people at all. And then the Cape story, that was pretty funny. I mean, just for the animation's sake, and then it actually made one of the best film cameo bits. Well, sentences, paragraphs, if you like, scenes in the film. Now he's laughing at me. Choo choo, how are we feeling about the small little $1 comic giveaways right now? How are we feeling about a small little one? I would drop one, but right now I actually got banned on my other account. So if you want to drop one, you can drop one. Where are we on the thing? 1 second. Let me just check this window. So we've got 18 minutes left to the drop. But yeah, if you wanted to drop one, you're more than welcome to drop one. I'll try and snipe it. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'll definitely try and snipe it. 1 second. Let me pull this up. because I have been seeing some of these Funko toys have now started to get delivered. And what do you all think about the mint numbers? So the mint numbers were supposed to come with the toys, right? And then they never did. For me, it doesn't completely spoil it. It does a bit with the actual with the bounty, what David you put on it. Sorry, I was just reading Twitter there. I'm just trying to find the Funkos because I see some Funko drops got delivered today. I'll try for you. You can never find nothing when you want on Twitter. It always puts me right to the back. It's dark on cover. 1 second. Let's see if we can find it. I think that was the first one, right? Lady Luck was on my side on this drop. My second one is another silver uncommon Iron Man 265. So he's got another one there. So the first one, I remember the first one was Iron Man as well. So he's actually got 2 Iron Man. And I don't think mine and Omi Daily Burns comes till Friday, to be honest. And then we'll know what we got. Hopefully, we got the 1 of 50. I could really do with the 1 of 50 right now. Just having a look, see if there's any more. And there is a veve cosplay competition. I don't know whether you see that. I'm not the sort of person to dress up for Halloween, but I did do a slight.
I'm Chucky. Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play? Hi, I'm
But yeah, that was my attempt at a Halloween short in a way. I've got a couple more like that. 1 second, I'll just go back to the drop page. And we're back. Just having a look. So the comics start year. That's crazy. So on the article, like normal, it has the series start year. So I think it was 1962, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check. But on this page, they've actually put the start year as the correct year by the looks of it, 1999. So that's the start year. So as I say, this is not going to be the most expensive comic in the world based on that theory. 264 doesn't look like it's going to be, but we'll go for it anyway. Let me refresh this page. Oh, it'd help if I actually joined the waitlist, wouldn't it? There you go. We're on there now. We're in there now. And again, I'm not going to go for this one straight away. I'm going to hit the buy now button after about 2-3 minutes, maybe, because I don't think this is going to sell out. Although the Venom covers may sell it out. Plus the debut all new Venom. I do actually like that bit on the bottom, to be honest. I do like that bit on the bottom. So let me just go back to the stream. Choo choo. I'm drop AS15. 14 for $1 at 9.45. And I just missed that. So it's 9.45 right now. So I don't know if you've already done that. I'm very sorry if you didn't. I was just catching up on that article. So everyone go to there quick if he's not already dropped it. Hopefully the chat see that because I completely missed that. I'm very sorry for that. Hopefully you held it till I see it. Duck and cover. I'm on that side. There's no way David didn't know. I'm on that side. There's no way David didn't know there was no mints on the physical when he tweeted. It's a bit crazy because I had the one at the event. So they should have known from that. They did have one at the event, right? They give one away at the event. So they should have known because they actually opened that on stage from what I see in the videos. So they should have known from that, but then maybe they just thought it fell out or something like that. Or they just didn't look at it because they were all a bit pissed at the time. That was probably more than likely. But yeah, he should have known that. They should have known that. It does hurt the value of the toy, but again, I was buying the toy to actually keep. But it depends what you get now, that whether it's going to be worth keeping or not, the actual toy itself. Whereas the NFT was probably always going to get sold my side to pay for half of the to pay for half of the toy, sorry, and to pay for half of the shipping. Sorry, I'll learn how to speak in a minute. 1 second. Where are we? C29 Rome. What do you mean the Funko Fig don't have a mint? How did you find out what mint you get? So basically, inside the box, there was supposed to be a little slip that actually was a display slip for the mint number. And it turns out there don't seem to be one. Everyone's getting basically a slip with the NFT on it that's saying you've got one of 650 items. Not saying you got mint number one, you got mint number two, but then you do get the matching NFT when you scan it in the app. So maybe that's what you could be basing your physical mint number off. Really and truly, you could be, but then there's no way to see when someone tries to track that, there's no way to see if that NFT actually matched that toy, right? So people could just then buy a better mint and say, well, this is part of this toy. So yeah, there is that way of doing it. But again, I don't think it hurts it too much. I always didn't doubt that toy. I must admit, I didn't doubt that toy. Everyone else doubted the 150 price. I did not doubt that. Duck and cover C2M. There were no mints on the physicals, only the digitals. Yeah, and there was supposed to be one tucked in the box. 100%. He even said it on the Funko website itself. Because I remember reading it. I remember when I done the Superstars video and actually reading that bit. I would pull that up, but we've only got 10 minutes. I'm not sure how long that video is. Duck and cover. Every physical just says 1 of 3K or 1 of 50. That's exactly right. Mr. Veve vibes. Let's go. Secret rare time. Hopefully for you. I don't think I'm going to get anything today. I got banned on my bobsales wife account yesterday, so that made me really, really happy. But yeah, I'll hopefully get that sorted. But yeah, secret rares to the chat, hopefully. I mean, there's 11 minutes left till the drop. Jeezy Shankster. Choo choo, thanks, bro. Shanks, I actually get that. Good man. Well done. Sorry I didn't see that, Choo Choo. I must admit. I was reading the VV feed at the time. 1 second. Still got 10 minutes left for this drop. Let me just pull this other screen up quick. I'm sure we had that in there. Just gonna search something. I'll be 2 seconds. No, I do not want to leave site. I want to open a new window. I'm just searching something up. 1 second. Bear with me. Let's go to the channel. Because I'm sure. Sound today. Not sure. I've got no sound today. Maybe it's my earphones are playing up. I've lost my ear. I think I've lost my sound. I've lost my sound. So there we go. Let me see if I can. I'm just trying to find a certain bit in this video and I'll play it for you. Oh, that's actually just gone on screen there. 1 second, people. I'm just trying to find a certain bit in this video. If it's here. Let me just mute this. Sorry, people. I'm trying to find something in this video. When I find it, I will share it with you. Limited edition collectible. There's 1 in chance. Variants. Silver suit, golden variant. Each variant unique code that can be redeemed for a digital collectible you purchase. Golden commemorates some of your heroes and with other gold collectibles. No, it doesn't say on that bit. So let me find out where it says it. That's a chance at the chase. I will share this screen once I found the bit I'm looking for. 1 second. Oh, was that it? Each purchase comes with a unique code that can be redeemed for a digital Viva collectible of your purchase Funko choice. In the matching variant, gold is purchase rates. Where are we? Oh, no, it's in there somewhere. I wonder if it's that bit. Debut in a private one. Gold Iron Man is mystery box collectible with NFT component drop chances. Of the 5 versions combined. Each collectible, there's a sticker. There you go. There's the bit. Right. So let me share this. So hopefully you can see that. Let me just check StreamYard. So hopefully you can see that. 1 second. It'd probably help if I zoomed in all the way, right? So right here, sorry you can see this. Hopefully you can see that now. Of the 5 versions, a combined total of 3,000 Marvel XVV Gold Iron Man collectibles were made. Inside each collectible, there is a sticker noting its limited piece number, and the insert card houses the NFT code that matches your physical gold figure. The NFT component is only available at veve. So right there it says on the Funko website, as you can see, inside each collectible, there is a sticker noting its limited piece number, and the insert card houses the NFT code that matches your physical gold variation. So as you can see by that, there definitely should have been a number inside it, but obviously they've just got it wrong on this occasion by the looks of it. But yeah, that absolutely proves it. There definitely should have been one. And you got 7 minutes to the drop, by the way. So if you're not in a wait list, you need to get in there now. veve vibes. Hopefully, I get my Funko soon. Crazy, the other veve fan that lived close to me already got theirs, yet mine hasn't been shipped. Me and Omi Daily Burn were thinking the same thing because it's going to be like the veve deliveries. We're going to end up with the last one, and by that point, it's going to be so low in the marketplace. It's not going to be worth it to us if people keep dumping them the way they are. It might be worth just holding them for a little while and letting the people that are selling them just FOMO out of them, because it might be the best way, but then at the same time, for the NFTs, we all know it's probably the best time to sell them as soon as you get them in your hand, right? If you're going to sell them. So, yeah, I'm not sure. But I'm with you there. Me and Omi Daily Burn, we're waiting for ours. And yeah, complete mess at the minute waiting for ours. And I really need the 1 of 50 right now. That would absolutely make my day. It would make our day. Like, we really need that right now. You got 5 minutes and waitlist is about to close, by the way. Does that mean Funko messed up? That means Funko messed up. Yeah. I would say that's Funko messing up, not veve, right? Again, we'll share that page one more time. Yeah. This is Funko's website. This is Funko's article, not veve's article. It's all on the veve. It's all on the Funko's website. This is, as you can see at the top there, it's Funko. And it's a US website as well. But yeah, that definitely means it was Funko that messed it up, not veve. Because it says right there, inside each collectible, there's a sticker. 1 second, I'll just read it one more time. Inside each collectible, there was a sticker noting its limited piece number, and the insert card houses the NFT code that matches the physical gold figure. So yeah, that should actually have mint numbers. 100%. So they messed up there. Go back to the drop page 1 second. But yeah, I can't wait to get mine, I must admit. Even though I'm not going to be the one opening it, which really hurts, being a physical collector and not being able to open it, because a lot of these things I don't get to open. So I was really looking forward to opening that, and I was going to open it on the stream. So I'm hoping Omi Daily Burn's going to record that. You don't need to prove anything, but I'm hoping he does, just for the sake of it. Because if we get something really good, I'm hoping it's really good. So we could really do with that luck right now. So the waitlist is now closed. Drops about to come. 1 second. Let's get back to the chat. But yeah, that's 100% veve vibes. Double quill. I want the uncommon. I did mention you earlier. I knew he was going to say about the uncommon. But yeah, the rare is actually pretty nice. But obviously, the ultra rare is obviously better because it's got color. But the rare black and white is not too bad. It looks quite nice, that color today. First time ever. Although I do own quite a few Ron English, and I'm sure, are they commons and ultra rares, or are they uncommons? I think no, it's the X-Men. So the X-Men, I actually brought 3 uncommon X-Men's because I'm running so low on gems, and I just wanted to get another couple sealed, and I think I paid 14 gems for them. They've actually gone up to 16, 17 last time I looked. That will probably go back down depending on what the common's doing. I can't say I've looked at the common. Duck and cover, veve vibes, I don't think so. I think it's always going to be that way, and they either knew or didn't. No, it says on the. It literally says on the screen right now. You can see by Funko's website. It says on there should have been a sticker inside with the mint number, and then it also mentions the NFT after that. So that means it's a separate thing, right? VV vibes. I guess it's technically no. It's limited piece number, but it's not Pacific. Well, you can look at it that way, but to me, the way I would read that is it should have a sticker inside with its mint number. But you could be right. That could just be the little pamphlet that says it's one of 650, which does kind of ruin it a little bit, but a little bit. But again, I was trying to get it more for the toy. I'll learn how to speak in a minute. I don't know why that keeps happening. Got Tourette's or something, I think. 1 second. I'm not even half pissed neither, so. Duck and cover. Actually, I take that back. Didn't hear that bit. No worries, mate. BV vibes. One of 650, which is kind of lame. Yeah, that is kind of lame the way it says it, I must admit. But I was always going to try and get the toy to actually keep. If I do get the better variant, obviously I'm going to flog that because I'm not stupid. But yeah, I was trying to get the toy to actually keep. I always thought the NFT myself. I always said this on my channel that the NFT, the lower rarities could be worth probably 50 gems at the time. I was like, worst case, they're going to be worth 50 gems. So I was like, that pays 50 gems towards the toy, right? But I think I really undercut that. But I was right about the whole thing. Let me just get that ugly picture off the screen as well. I've just seen that with all my eyes all blinking and stuff. The difference a day makes, or a couple of days. Let me just get the right screen up. In fact, while I'm here, I'll refresh that. Make sure the timer's on time. And we're there. So we've got 2 minutes to the drop. I'll just keep an eye on this because I will just do it on the stream. In fact, I'm not going to hit the button straight away yet. Duck and cover too open to interpretation. Yeah, it's definitely too open. And I think maybe that's what happened with the VV team. Maybe even they read it like that. Maybe they see the same article and read it exactly the same. It was cool to put the bounty out though. He didn't need to do that, and it had already sold out by that point. So it was pretty cool that it even offered a bounty. But there is another signature Funko. I can't remember what the toy is now, but it was a pairing of two, and I think there was one of 10 made, and I think that was like 250 grand or something I went for. So who knows whether that's a fair price, but I think David even did see that and he said off a fair market price. So yeah, that was pretty funny. C29 Rome, do you think this Funko drop will be sought after by the Funko community? Probably not. Probably not. I can't say it will be because I don't think it will be, but it will make people look into what VV is, which is the whole idea. Maybe the second one might have a bit more success, but I think the first one, I think the only effect that would have had is when you would have seen it in store, you would have thought, well, why is that a bit more higher price than the others? I'm intrigued. What is the VV sign on the back that says 3,000 pieces on it? Let's have a look. And then I think when you see the NFT attached to it and all that sort of stuff, that explained it a bit more. But again, you were always going to type VV in your browser 2 minutes later to check what that was. So hopefully that was the effect. But I don't think many people as a purchase are going to buy it because the doll's pretty ugly. I'm not going to lie to you. The doll is pretty ugly. Well, the toy. So I'm not going to lie to you. I wasn't buying it for the toy. The toy is pretty ugly. But I was buying it because the two was always going to be worth the value. And it is VV's first physical piece, whatever you want to say, right? It's still got the NFT. And that's the other thing about the physical thing as well. It's still got the NFT attached to it. So it's still a physical item, right? It's like the Pudgy Penguins. They don't have NFTs attached to them. They've got like this accessory that goes on to like a Kinder Egg sort of app. Even though I thought they were NFTs, they weren't NFTs. They were just like an apparel outfit, but they were still pretty cool. And it's still going to help mass adoption from spreading the toys that way around because they've literally in every store right now from UK to America. So that's great to see. So hopefully with the next Funko, if they do another Funko, because I do think this is going to be a one-off. I'm not going to lie to you. I've just always thought this was going to be a one-off. It's just an advertisement thing. I don't think they're going to make a whole bunch, a whole series, I must admit. But if they do make another Funko, maybe doing the normal version, the little version for the next one at a normal price with a lesser value NFT would help the cause and would help the mass adoption. You could literally make 20,000 of them and they would sell out straight away, probably to all VV fam. And we do have a Funko Europe, so it's a bit odd that we don't have that because we do have a Funko Europe. I order stuff from Funko all the time, so it's a bit strange why we don't have them here. Now, as I said, you can literally buy now, and I am going to wait another 2 minutes, and I'm going to hit the button then, because there is a theory that we're getting commons and uncommons if you're hitting the button too soon. If you're hitting the button right on drops, I'm just going to leave that for a minute. I'm hoping it's not going to sell out though, but it says I've reserved my wait list, but that doesn't always matter because if it does sell out, it's not going to be nothing to buy. It's 1 second. I'm just waiting for this to go down a bit more. And we hit the button because I'm going to try this theory. Because I do actually think it's a good theory. And the blockchain don't lie, so we'll find out. In fact, I'm going to hit the button now. Wish me luck. Oh, that is a high edition. High edition. Comic collection not found. So I've just got the highest edition comic by the looks of that. So it better be good because right now that is the worst highest comic I've ever seen. And it's not highest like the last 100 mint. It is literally just a random 6,000 pretty much. That is really high. Really high. So I'm hoping because it's a high mint, I'm hoping it's going to be a secret rare to make up for that. So let's go to the chat and see if anyone else got anything. Hidden Jester. Has Funko ever put individual mint numbers on any of their pieces? Not once. Not once have they had. No. All they have is literally the numbers on the front. Not once have they done that. But I can see them making an exception. I mean, a lot of the DC Direct statues and stuff like that, they do it, but it's normally on the bottom of the figure itself. So I'm wondering how far that doll's been searched over, if anyone's actually checked the bottom of their figure or the back or anything else. They do put like markings under the arms, normally where you can't see them or it's on the base or something. But with a mint number, I think that could be stamped on the bottom. But again, that article says sticker. So I do just generally think someone's overlooked it or there's a miscommunication there and it's kind of a mess up. But they could fix that for next time. If they do another one for next time, they would definitely fix that. And I think Funko would be game to do it. I don't think they'd be against it. They do number all the boxes so you can see which ones you can collect. You can also go on their site as well. Funko's got a pretty cool site because you can actually go on their site and register all your Funkos. Like you scan the codes on the back, you scan the barcodes, you scan the QR codes on some of them, or you scan the toy itself and it literally just matches it to the Funkos and you can see what your collections, what you need for your collection. I've never done any of that. I think I've done it like 3-4 times. But yeah, that was just to see the value of stuff because you can also do it to see the value of stuff as well. VV fans, I'm in California. Also haven't had any delivery news yet. It's all right though. My wife said I can't open it till Christmas. Oh, that's hard. That's harsh. Because by then the NFT could be worth 50p. No, I don't think it will go that low at all. And again, it's the first of the Funko partnership, and it could be the last. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I do see this as a one-off advertising thing, but they may do a bunch more. But in my opinion, this was always a one-off. This is why I brought it because I knew it was going to be a one-off partnership for this Funko thing. But again, Funko have just made a load of money in no effort whatsoever. Pretty much sold out within a day or two. So I think they're happy either way. Duck and cover while we've got a before and after on the screen, beard or no beard. Yeah, sorry about that. I must admit, duck and cover C29. Rome been looking at Funko material, and these gold ones seem to be universally hated by Funko collectors. They're not universally hated by Funko collectors. I think that's just them two Muppets, if I'm honest. But yeah, they're not universally hated. Uh, they're not they don't look great though, do they? I mean, you can look at the Iron Man one and it doesn't look great. It's not my cup of tea, and I wouldn't normally buy Iron Man stuff. I think I've got one Iron Man poster behind it. I don't think I've got any Iron Man dolls or toys or anything like that. So yeah, it wasn't my character, but again, I know how important it was. I knew it was important and it would be worth supporting. It's the first VV Funko partnership. And again, I buy Funkos. It's a bit dumb to not have that. And a big one as well to put in the background. So instead of these ones, which you can't really see what I've got, unless I do this. So you can't really see what I've got unless I do this sort of stuff. I mean, that does kind of show you. I've got quite a lot of Disney princesses. We'll just go over there a second. Got Batman's up there. There's even an Elton John there for some reason. Kiss. I've got John Cena. Why I've got John Cena, I don't know. But yeah. Let me see if I can find myself again. There we go. We're back. We're back. We're back. It's pretty cool, right? I quite like that. Let's have a look on VV quick and see what I actually got, shall we? You own one edition, the secret rare. No, it's the common 5958. The common. Oh, probably shouldn't have headbutted that. Do apologize. But yeah, the common. No way. No. Well, it's better than the uncommon. Sorry, double quill, but it's better than the uncommon. So let's go and have a look at the market. 1 second. Let's have a look. Straighten that back up. Why it took me to the right place straight away? Oh, I hate that. I hate this website. I really don't like using it. I mean, I can't even remember what comic I just bought. Let's try and get to the market. Oh, look, why is it doing that? Why is it putting me all the way there? Oh, yeah, they're probably not on the market yet, are they? You silly sausage. You silly sausage, Bob. They're probably not even on the market yet. That is why you cannot find it, you muppet. So I'm probably not going to hit the rebound because I absolutely got smashed by that one. 5958. That is such a bad mint number. If it was lower, it'd be pretty cool. 5958. I mean, it's a pretty cool sounding one. But yeah, that is very high and not high enough, not low enough. Still better than the uncommon, unfortunately. Well, in my opinion, anyway. Some people do collect them. Oh, let's go back to the stream. Has anyone got anything good on this, by the way? Did anyone get anything? Where are we? 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Shankstar would be so stupid if Evie doesn't pursue a relationship with Funko. Mighty Marvels would fly off the shelves. I'm not sure they would sell Mighty Marvels because of the looks of them, I must admit. I'm not 100% sure they would because they kind of look like Funko's main product. So I'm not 100% sure they would actually sell them. I wouldn't buy Mighty Marvel, I must admit. I don't like the Mighty Marvel, so I definitely wouldn't buy any of them. They could stay on the shelves, in my opinion. But it would be a bit stupid. But I'm not sure if VV's actually paid for this partnership or if it's an actual partnership, right? It could be a paid for partnership. So there is that. Especially with Funko. I know you can get Funko to make you Funkos if you pay them enough money. So it could be a paid for Funko partnership. But I think with the money generated and an instant sellout and it's the gold variation and all that shenaz, I think Funko would be the stupid one to not try at least another few. I think they should try the $10 one. I think they should try the normal $10 one. I think that should be the next one and it should be worldwide. So everyone can get in, everyone can buy one. C29 row. No, I like the red and gold fig. I'm more about the gold series than the pop. My young blood's pushed me to order it. Like you said, first Funko VV Marvel. Collect what you like. 100%. That's what I'm going for. I never even thought about the aftermarket, and then the whole David Yu thing coming. That's just made it even harder because I actually wanted to keep the doll. Now, if I get the 1 of 50, it's obviously going to get flogged, which is a stressful situation in itself because I could do with the money, but then again, I like the toy. So a lot of this stuff I could do with the money, but I haven't sold it because I like the stuff. So yeah, I'm glad someone likes the looks of it, by the way, because not a lot of people do like the look of it. I'm not too keen on the looks of it, and with the head popping out, it's a shame they didn't have a detachable helmet. That would have been better if you could have had a detachable helmet, but how would you make that? That would be kind of hard to make, I would have thought, for them sort of style heads. But it was nice for a Funko toy to have a bit more than the normal Funko details, right? Because the Funkos are not the prettiest things in the world. And when I first see them, I hated the looks of them. I thought they were cheap and nasty. But again, it was the entry price. You could find them everywhere. You can find them on boot sales, flea markets, whatever you want to call them. You can find them in every toy center, every shop, even Tesco's and stuff, like grocery shops now and again. You can find them. And depending on how long they've sat there, sometimes you can find them for literally $10. Sometimes you can find them for 7. Sometimes on the boot sale you can find them for free. So it's always worth keeping an eye on them. So that's how I actually started, because of the entry point. Entry point was cheap. And now I literally buy, if I see any that are cheap and kind of tickle my fancy. I've got about 20 Disney princesses, by the way. And before VV, why would I be collecting Disney princesses? So it just goes to show that it does actually help buy in the physical world as well as digital, because since all the Disney princesses, I've got quite a few now. I've got 20, I believe. 1 second. I just read that one. Shankstar got the ultra rare. Well done, my friend. I'm glad someone got something. Did anyone else get anything? Or did they even go for it? Shankstar 100%. Duck and cover. Hidden Jester. Someone posted on Twitter the bottom of the feet, and there are numbers, but not mint numbers. Oh, damn. Well, at least someone's posted it on there. At least someone's actually had a look. Because I must admit, when I get that box, I'm pulling all the plastic out. I'm having a right look inside that box, making sure there's nothing in there. But by now, I think a lot of people would have seen it. Choo Choo, we're thinking they might burn a Chucky Series 1 soon. Oh, you reckon? You reckon? I don't think they'll burn Chucky ever. Chucky's such a good IP. I'm not sure they'll burn it. I'm still surprised it never sold out. But again, they weren't really animating stuff at the time. And the Chucky in the box, that really was a hidden feature on that one, where you could click the box. That was never mentioned. You could click it and take it in and out of the box. That was the first digital toy in a box, and no one seemed to care at that point. And I really like the fact you could pull it in and out of the box, and the box is really detailed, the toy's really detailed. And I also like the poster. I've still got 2 sets. I think I've still got 2 sets. I may have 3 posters, but I think I've got 2 sets of all of them. But yeah, I think I've got 2. Yeah, I've definitely got 3 posters, and I think I've got 2 sets. I may have one more ultra rare, because I'm just trying to think back to my VV vault, because they're in there somewhere. There's a short that actually shows that. So I can't remember what the short's called. Something about dimensions. It's got the Willow Smith song in there. Pretty cool song, actually. Really like that song. Let me get a drink. 1 second. Duck and cover. They're not Muppets. They're awesome. I love them. No, they're Muppets. All of that was set up, rigged, tricked all the VV fam. You FUD something for 10 minutes and then you opposite it the last 10 minutes. YouTube algorithm, that's a YouTube hack coming from the YouTuber. They seem like nice people, though. Don't get me wrong. They seem like nice people. I'm not trying to hate on them. They are nice people. Double quill. I'd rather have the uncommon than the common. That does not surprise me. Double quill. I'll only go for the grail drop. So I do not blame you. Otherwise, I just buy them in the aftermarket. Yes, and especially that is the best thing about liking the uncommons. I must admit, they're the cheapest every single drop. So you may as well just wait. If you're always going to collect the uncommon, you may as well just wait till the drop's done, unless it's a grail comic, right? I'm glad you stuck to your game plan as well. Not a lot of people would have done that, so I'm glad you stuck to your game plan. And I literally don't think they should abolish them. Now and again, I would like it where they're all. I just like all different covers. If they're all different covers, that makes it special. When you get the common and the uncommon, the same cover, black and white, I don't like that. When you get the rare and the ultra rare black and white, I don't like that normally. Today was a bit different because I like the ultra rare. I must admit. 1 second. I think I've just lost my place there. No, I just found it again. C29 Rome. I'm still at amateur at live streaming, I must admit, so forgive me there. C29 Rome, could Uncommon Comics ever get loved due to the lower mint count? Well, that's the thing. They have got the lower mint count, so they should be worth more than the commons. But I think the commons represent the normal in real life cover. I think that's what outbalances it. I think that's why the common normally takes over the uncommon, usually anyway. But yeah, I think that's what it is. The uncommon should be helped by the mint count, but I think because the in real life cover is the common cover, I think that is what keeps it under. I mean, the rares don't do so great. The rares do not do great. VV Vibes, Common City for me. Sorry about that, brother. I think I brung everyone bad luck today. I think we got one ultra rare and no one else bought the comic apart from me and you, I don't think. I think it was Shanks that got the ultra rare, if I'm not mistaken. Duck and cover. I think the uncommons will fly once we get more people. The stigma is artificial, and the VV Vam thing. No, I just don't like uncommons. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. It's a black and white cover. I prefer color in my life. That's why I don't like uncommons. It's that simple. But again, double quill. She likes. The other thing I was going to say about that actually is when I draw pictures, I only draw them black and white and never add color. So think of that how you will. But I always think the color will end up ruining the picture. So in the end, I'll just leave it as a black and white picture. But again, I don't really like black and white pictures unless I'm drawing them. But each to their own, like I say. But I think that is generally why most people don't like them, because they're colorless. And it's the same cover. I think if they're all different covers, that always helps. Double quill, grey covers go for more money in real life. Like, it's pretty iconic. I actually like I've still got my secret rare addiction comic. I've kept that. I haven't sold that, and I probably should have sold that when I first see it going for like 80 gems, 90 gems, and now it's at like 42 gems. Bearing in mind this is a VV partnership, and that addiction comic is absolutely fire, by the way. I don't know if anyone's read that yet, but I have actually read that comic, and that is really good. I knew it was going to be really good the first day I got it. I read it; it was really good. But VV did the VV thing, right? They released the Marvel partnership after that with a Spider-Man comic, and that one overshadowed the addiction one. They always do it. They have two good drops normally. This is like on a normal occasion. They have two good drops. They release a wicked drop like Lion King, for instance. Everyone's really excited. And then next minute they release something else the same day or the next day that then overshadows that drop. And then everyone's excited for that drop. So then everyone's like, well, actually, I'm going to save money for that drop now. And it was like, well, everyone was going to buy that drop first and then just didn't buy that drop. So yeah, they do like to overshadow things a bit. I do think that addiction comic in the VV app is very cheap right now. Same as the Ron English. I've still got, I believe, 7 commons and I've got 2 ultra rares now. And I am actually more interested in buying the addiction comic, the Ron English comic. I'm actually more interested in buying them ones right now. I actually bought more of them than I did the Uncommon X-Men at the time, and that's the Uncommon X-Men. I actually bought more of them than I did the X-Men comic, and that's X-Men 1 that's worth like nearly £1 million for each comic. So 1 second. Double quill, I agree. Ironman would have been better with a helmet. 100% would have looked better with a helmet. And even in the VV app, I still don't think it would have hurt it. Obviously, it wouldn't have been FA nothing. It might be FA because he's got the hat off, but I still don't agree that would be FA. To me, the first Iron Man you get in the app is FA. So that would be the golden moment, Iron Man. That's always going to be that way. I don't care whether you're going to call him John, Harry, or Stark, or Tony, or whatever you want to call him. That is going to be the first FA. Although I do always like the better animated one because it looks like what you would think of when you think of Iron Man. So I do like that. So that kind of takes over for the FA. But again, it's not FA because it's what comes first. So yeah, it's definitely not FA. It's definitely a weird collectible in my opinion, but it's kind of good looking. It's kind of good looking. It's not awful. I really don't like the gold variation though. Duck and Cover is right about that. I don't actually like that gold in color. Now, if that was a more golden color, like fake gold color, for instance, that would look 100 million times better. But it's like a glittery kind of gold. It's not gold like a shiny metal gold. If it was a shiny metal gold, that would do so much better. That would look amazing, like the VV collectibles we get. I think that would be better. Duck and Cover. Forget Chucky. Give me Ash from Evil Dead. I'll make sure they sell out. I don't even know what Ash is from Evil Dead. I've never watched Evil Dead, I don't think. So sorry about that. But yeah, no, Chucky's iconic. Chucky was in everyone's childhood, everyone's nightmares, and he's still on TV today. Chucky's really big, and I think Chucky's always going to be made. And that Chucky that's on, by the way, at the minute, the last Chucky series I watched kind of got back to the original Chucky. When it got to Seed of Chucky, I don't know if any of you watched that film, but when it got to Seed of Chucky and all them sort of films, they got bad, right? Okay, the Bride of Chucky wasn't the most. All right, they're not scary at that point. They're kind of funny. But when it got to the Seed of Chucky, that just became stupid. And the last Chucky, although being a bit more comical, a bit more stupid, it still had the scary sort of hinge moments where you're on the edge of your seat waiting for someone to get murdered type thing. And it also had a bit more darker humor in there. And they've actually made a second series, which I need to catch up on because in the first series, it's a whole shaboodle. But yeah, Chucky ends up being basically transferred into a girl, and the girl is batshit crazy. I'm not going to joke. She's absolutely bat, and she actually makes a great Chucky. I'm not going to lie to you. She makes a crazy looking Chucky. She makes a great Chucky. But again, Chucky's going to come back to the doll, obviously. But yeah, it's quite funny though. C29 Rome, let's get Bob Sales thumbs up, smash the like. Thank you very much, my friend. I'm probably going to leave you in about 10 minutes. 1 second. VV Vibes. I think VV passed the test of can your community sell one out of our least popular Funko series and make it. Yeah, I think you're right, VV Vibes. I think that's exactly what happened. So I think if you can sell them out, I think you can sell anything out because they were one of the worst types, in my opinion, anyway. Some people like them. But again, it was VV's one off. I think it was VV's first. So it's always going to be important to me. I always see it like the DC Direct Todd statues that went up in value. I always see it like that. My only regret is that I didn't get one more. That is my only regret, that I didn't have enough money to buy another one or another two. Because, yeah, I think I would have brought three. If I had the money, I would have brought three. And looking back at that, that wouldn't have been a bad investment. That wouldn't have been a bad investment. I'm not sure how you say that name. Villy, maybe. Welcome, my friend. When was the last time VV burnt the comics? That's been a long time since VV burnt anything, I must admit. I haven't seen any burns, any new comic burns since Squirrel Girl. I think Squirrel Girl was the first, and I think they've done another 3 lots after that. Nothing significant, but yeah, I haven't heard of any burns mentioned or anything like that. There is a VVAMA tonight, which I think is 12 p.m. EST, maybe. No, it's 12 p.m. ET, sorry. So that'll be in literally another 2-3 hours, I think. But yeah, I think they're taking questions as well. So maybe we could ask that question. Maybe I'll ask that question. If they're taking questions, we'll ask that later. I may go in there and watch that later. So we'll ask the question. I'm not sure if I'll stream it or not. I don't really like stealing people's stuff like that. But if it's worth streaming, I may just stream the drop. I may just stream the AMA. If I've got nothing to do at the time, I may just stream the AMA and watch it, do a live reaction type thing, put some questions out there for the community. I don't know. Do something like that anyway. But yeah, welcome. I don't think I've seen your name before. Duck and cover, set up or not. These guys are boss. I'll fig. Wait, no, I won't. Yeah, each to their own, mate. Each to their own. Double quill, true. I like the Scotty Young uncommons best. Most of the Scotty Young, oh, God, my accent come out then. So most of the Scotty Young uncommons are the best because they've got color, right? Most of them got color. I think, anyway. But yeah, I agree with you. They are great covers, and they have a collector base as well in the app. Then I'm sure he never used to have one before, but the VV fam do certainly follow certain artists, and that's one of them. I've seen a lot of people that in VV as well buy the physicals to match at events and stuff. Whereas I don't like the uncommons in the rare comics. I don't like the uncommons or the rare comics. That's probably supposed to say. Yeah, I agree with you, Wes. That's definitely not my bag. I have quite a few from what I've landed because they're awful prices when it comes to selling as well. So they're the hardest ones to sell. But yeah, I don't really like them. There is a select few. So one of the ones I do like is what is the name of the comic? What is the name? What is the name of the comic? Wait, let me check this comic up. So there is a comic what I did like rare. I'm thinking night, but it's not. Ah, is it Nighthawk? What is it? What is it, chat? What is it, chat? Someone say it. Someone knows what it is. 1 second. Let me just find it. Because I've still got them comics as well. I held them all that time. And that is a Israel De Silva cover, I believe. And one of my favorite covers, black and white. The Dark Hawk. That's what it is. I actually still got two of them. I wonder what that's worth now. 6.49, and I paid 70 quid for it. Where's the camera? Yeah, that's one of my favorite black and whites. That's one of the only ones I did actually like at the time. I really did like that at the time. As you can tell, because I actually paid this one, I paid 65 gems for. I don't know why you can never see that. I really don't like the reflection on that, I must admit. Probably that new camera. We'll have to check that. But yeah, the Dark Hawk one, I did like that. I think that's Israel De Silva cover. Let me just check if it is. I believe it is. No, apparently, no, I don't believe that. No, I'm going to say it's Israel De Silva because I believe that's what it was. I remember doing a video on that, so I don't believe that actual one there. Oh, I forgot I even brought this one. I know I brought an Addiction Rare last night. I brought an Addiction Rare to them flipping the market. Ooh, what happened to the market? So yeah, I did actually buy that last night. Addiction Rare. I am still buying stuff, but slowly. And right now, I am going to be running out of money very soon, so I need to slow down on stuff. But yeah, I did buy one of them. How many more have I got of them? So I've got 6 editions of the Addiction. The only one I haven't got so far is the blue one. So the ultra rare, the only one I haven't got. Got a couple of commons. I don't even remember buying them, I must admit. But I still got my secret rare in the top there. I can't believe the reflection on that camera, why that does that. I'll have to have a look at that later and sort that out for next time. I know my other camera never used to do that, so I'll try and sort that out next time. And again, sorry about my wonky mic thing. My rod arm broke today. Well, I took it apart for the Superstars live stream the other week, and I think I've lost the part when I took it apart because it's never went back together. So I actually blue tacked it this week and it's all fell apart. So yeah, this is actually my singing one. 1 second. I think I've missed a comment there. Choo choo. There we go. If they do the same Funko Gold drop again as Spider-Man, will it sell out? Spider-Man will always sell out. Spider-Man sells out everything apart from some of the comics these days. I remember when I first got into the app, any Spider-Man comic, any single Spider-Man comic, even the Webber Spider-Man, you had to go for that drop because you knew it was going to be a good drop. Every single Spider-Man comic, it didn't matter about the value. As long as it was Spider-Man, that was always going above retail. And to prove a point, where's my phone? In fact, I could just show you on my thing. 1 second. I still have loads of Weather Spider-Man, what I paid 30 to 40 pound for each cover. Well, 30 to 40 gems for, sorry. For each cover, each common cover, I paid 30 to 40 gems. It's a horror story looking back at that. There's literally 3 to 400 gems in Weather Spider-Man on my phone. It's pretty bad. That's one of the ones I try not to look back at because that was a really bad investment, really bad move. And I didn't even like the covers at the time. The comic was trash, but because it was a 6 part, I think it was a 5 or 6 part. I think it was a 6 part, and it was the first where it actually had the comic run in a row. I thought that held value, and I did want to read the story because you could actually read the whole story. You weren't getting half a page. So yeah, pretty funny though. But yeah, that one killed me. But yeah, I do think if they'd done a Spider-Man, anything that would sell out. If they'd done a shiny gold, metallic gold, that would really sell out. I think that would make the difference. I think it's the gold, what they're doing, the glitter gold, I would call it, like Christmassy glitter gold. G43, hello fella, it's good to see ya. I stacked a bunch of addiction comics, multiple rarities in the 200 mint ranges for cheap. I don't blame you. So I've also got, I think all of mine are 3 digits mostly, apart from the ones that actually landed on drop because I never actually sold them. But yeah, most of mine are 3 digits. So I'm quite happy with that. And I hope people keep stacking. I hope people keep selling them cheap because I think that addiction comic's going to be worth keeping. That could always double in value on any of them covers tomorrow, and it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. People brought them at the event. People are going to be holding them in their wallet because of that. So yeah, and I'm really, really, really annoyed I didn't get the silver secret rare 1 of 10 cover for that because to match my secret rare I landed on drop, that would have been awesome. So if anyone is selling one of them and it's cheap, remember Bob has just lost his job. So if anyone's selling one of them and it's cheap, let me know because I'd actually love to buy one of them. Duck and cover. I think the ultra rare propaganda is maybe the best buy on the app right now. Yeah, well, ultra rare pop. Yeah, well, it is, and I think it was at 24 gems last time I checked. I paid 30 for both of mine, and I thought that was a steal. I must admit, but I also thought there was a digital comic, and I come to find out that I don't think he's actually released the physical comic yet. But I think there will be one. I don't see why you wouldn't release that as a comic. That is a pretty cool comic. And again, that is one of the comics you should read. I have actually read that one, and that is a pretty cool comic. It's got what's the name? Orion the Alien in. It's got it's got so many characters in it. It's got the rabbits in there, the first ones. And that was basically his first collectible, his first physical collectible he ever released. He's also got a band called that. So yeah, that was pretty cool drop. Yo, yo, superstars. Give you some punches while we're there. Clean shaven Bob. Yeah, I know I look really white and pale today, but look, at least you can see my dimples today. Look, I look kind of cute with dimples though. But yeah, I do not suit not having a beard anymore. Make Uncommons community creations. I will make a stick figure cover. Oh my god. Well, I'll tell you what, because you made it, I'll buy it. And Double Quill loves them, so she'll definitely buy it. Superstar money and DQ will be forced to buy. There you go. And Double Quill will definitely buy it. We both said the same thing. I hope you're still here, Double Quill, by the way. Brune88. So the addiction comics at the New York Comic Con are different from the ones on the website. No barcode on the front cover, only one signature. Ooh. So I haven't actually looked at them on the website because I was told I couldn't actually buy them here. Someone actually told me I could buy them here and then I couldn't. New York Comic Con ones are different from the ones on the website. No barcode on the front cover. Only one signature. Where is? Let me go to the veve account. Let me go to addiction. Find one. Ah, yes, you're right. Yeah, you will be right, actually, because they did have special variations for New York Comic Con. So that number one, oh, I should probably help if I share it. Am I sharing it? Oh, I am sharing it. 1 second. Let me go back to the screen. Yeah, you are right. So that number 1 down there, that wouldn't be on the site because they were only available at the actual convention because they were special convention ones. I forgot about that. That's a good point. That's a good point. But yeah, that does make sense as well. And there's one signature. Is that just the cover? Let me just have a look at that one more time. Go back. You can't even zoom in. Sorry about my big head at the minute. Seeing all my ball patches and that. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. Yeah, good point. But yeah, I haven't bought any of them yet. I don't know what's happened with that. So I'll try and find out later. Only one signature. Duck and cover, apparently VV team not confirmed, but as soon as they are, I'm buying tickets for the French event. Yeah, and I just lost my job at the wrong time because I was going to go to that event and I'm still going to get there, even if I have to sell my whole life to get there. I will be going. But yeah, not the right time, not a good time to lose your job. 1 second, Brunei. Yeah, I brought all the signatures via the website. I brought. Wait. Let me go back. Either I read that wrong or. So the Addiction comics at the New York Comic Con are different from the ones on the website. No barcode on the front cover, only one signature. I brought all the signatures via the website. What do you mean you brought all the signatures? So you brought everyone you got that had signatures on? Oh, yeah, because they signed. So you mean the signed ones? The actual written signatures? Sorry, I thought you meant like as in a signature down the bottom there, near the one for the artist signature. That's what I thought you meant. Just having a look. I was just wondering what you meant by that. I brought all the signatures via their website. So you got yours signed on the website, yeah? At New York Comic Con, they have 4 signatures. Are they written signatures? Is that what we're talking? Written signatures? Or we're talking printed signatures like on the front? Because I know all the artists were at the New York Comic Con event. So a lot of them would have been there to sign a bunch of them. Via website, 1 signature by book. And whose signature is that? Vincent's, I believe. Or is that just any of the teams? Do you get a random one or is that just Vincent's? I mean, even if you got a signature, that's still great. That's still worth having. And I take it you're not from here, right? You're not UK. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember where you're from, whether you're from UK or not. I don't think you are. I could be wrong, though. I must admit. But yeah, last thing I knew, you couldn't order them here. They may have changed that. But then it was a small company as well. It's not like they're a worldwide company. So maybe that's why you couldn't order them here. No, from over the pond. Yeah, no, I thought you was, mate. I just wasn't sure. You never know because you speak to so many people in this VV space. You never remember who's who. Even when I went to the Decon party, I've got so many of them on Twitter now, and I still don't know who anyone is really. And then you realise sometimes when you see an odd picture leak out, and you're just like, oh yeah, I met that guy. I actually drunk with that guy in the pub one time. So yeah. So 1 second, let me just check these aftermarket prices. Not being a very good drop stream host today. Sorry, I was a bit distracted with the comments there. Let me just read. Let me see where these prices lay. Sorry, I should have been showing you that this whole time. I got a bit behind. Yeah, so I've got 4 and I've got 1 there. And I need to get my bobsales account out because I've actually got a couple in there. And where are we? Where's the drop? Comics. Why is it showing me all them like that? Just show me the first one up, man. I don't know why it's being a pain in the ass. 1 second, forgive my language. I hate this thing. Why is it not showing me the first one? Why is it not at the top? Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Let me have a look. So the buy now's still up. It obviously didn't sell out. There is still 3,000. There's about 3,500 left, I believe. So there's quite a few left. I'm not going to hit the buy now button again because that's probably stupid. Wow. And I got absolutely R-worded there because the floor price is $1.85. So let me check the other prices quickly. So the secret rare is 55 gems. I can't lie, I'm not surprised. And that's one of the nicest secret rares in the app. The uncommon, this surprises me because I actually thought maybe this would be 17, 18 gems because of the cover art alone. The cover art's really nice. But again, I'm not overly surprised. We knew this comic was going to do pretty bad. This will be 7 gems. So this has actually gone under retail already. I'm not surprised by that. The uncommon is probably, wow, the uncommon's beating the common. The uncommon, ladies and gentlemen, is beating the common for a change. We'll see how long that lasts. But yeah, that's pretty cool. There you go, double quill. That's a win. Well, it's not because you wanted to buy one. But yeah, 1.97 gems to add to your collection is not bad, I must admit. Is there anything good in here? Let's have a look. It's 87 there, not really good enough. Is there any 3 digits on the floor? Let's have a quick scan. If there's any 3 digits, we might pick one up. Wow, we're going up in pennies. We're going up in pennies, folks. We're going up in pennies. Today's drop. Let's go back to the rare. Can't say that shocks me at all. Well, that was a great success, that drop. Common for me, common for veve vibes. Shank's got an ultra rare. Shankster even, I should say. And the rest of us never went for the drop by looks of it. Double Quill got the uncommon because she bought it in the aftermarket. Let's have a look at this ultra rare. That's got potential, that ultra rare. I do like that cover. That has got potential. I'm not going to buy it because I'm going for the Incredibles drop, but that has got potential. It's definitely not worth hitting another buy now button because you're gonna lose money if you don't get an ultra rare or secret rare, and then there's even no doubt that that's gonna sell. So yeah, it's definitely not worth hitting the button right now. How many more we got left? So yeah, and there's a lot of commons left. 2.2k left of commons, 800 uncommons. Huh. Maybe they did it different this way. Maybe they give out all the secret rares and the ultra rares first this time and giving out all the commons and the uncommons last. Who knows? 1 second, let's go back to here. No tactic. Good evening, mate. It's good to see you. Brune88. Wait, the website says that the signed editions on the site are signed by Vincent Sanu and David Quinn. Oh, so they've missed. Have they missed one? So that sounds like they missed his signature off there. Double quill. I missed issue. I missed 252 at $3 and 300 at $2. My fingers aren't fast enough. Do you use a web app or a phone? I always use the phone. I'm no good at sniping on the web app, I must admit. Hopefully you get some better juju, some good luck. Going to have to wait a few hours. I don't blame you if you wait a few hours. You'll be able to pick anything you want off the floor. And there will be 3 digits because right now the 3 digits are worth floor. That is the way the app's going right now. Right now, the 3 digits are worth floor. But again, if you have faith, it's a 5-year plan, right? We're about 2 years in. I'm about to celebrate my 2-year birthday on veve, by the way. I'm not actually celebrating it, but yeah, I'm about to celebrate it. I think it's November 10th, November 9th. And then I've been in the app 2 years. So I'm officially an OG. I've got the tattoo and everything. 1 second. Damn, you hit a common on a drop where the uncommon is actually beating it. Yeah, yeah. Can you believe that? Normally I'd hit the uncommon. Double quill, more and more old comics in the uncommon is trending higher. But it takes time for that to flip. I don't blame you. A lot of the you can't really base anything on what's going on with the old comics right now, though. Because a lot of the old comics right now, a lot of people are just holding their bags, so no one's listing it, no one's paying attention to the prices. That's why they're going so low, I think. So I think, yeah, I don't think you can really base a lot off of these prices. But again, when you're buying stuff, I mean, I don't think you can get any cheaper. But then we keep saying that. I never thought I'd see secret rares under $100. I never thought I'd see a secret rare under $100. They used to be $800, $900 every secret rare, no matter whether it's Weber, Spider-Man, Humpty Dumpty, whatever. You'd get $800 to $700. Now it's lucky if you get $100. Most of the time, it's 50 gems. Some of the secret rares I had were, I say had because now I'm locked out of that account. Some of the secret rares I had were 3 digits, and they were still going for about 23 gems, 24 gems. I think the lowest to see a secret rare. That's pretty scary when it's getting to that prices. And again, if you do have extra gems, about 25 gems, you can't really argue that that's ever going to go lower than that, but it could always happen. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I still have faith. I still have faith. VV is still to come. I still have faith. VV still sells out drops daily when it's a good drop, right? They still sell out Funko. They still make a difference. Still selling physicals every day. Double quill. A lot of people disagree, but I think the uncommon strategy is sound personally. I think the ultra rare strategy is probably the best. I like the ultra rare strategy. Buying the ultra rares for 12 gems at one point, which is kind of bit me in the bum now because they're actually lower than that, most of them. But yeah, I like the ultra rares, and it's got that. I mean, for 10 gems on an ultra rare, if you can get them that low each time, I think that's worth it. Why does this thing just keep collapsing on me? It's getting closer and closer to my face here. Oosh. But yeah, I agree with you. But yeah, stick to your game plans. Stick to your game plans. My game plans changed over the years. It used to be comics only, all common covers. Then it's changed to collectibles more recently because they actually have a bit of fluctuation, and I like the games in between. All my comics, I'm sitting there holding. I still got 250 something comics. Well, I had another 50 odd in the other account until they blocked that one. And then I had about 70 collectibles, which has been the highest collectible count I've ever had in my vault. Normally, they don't get over 5, but that's changed recently. I've been getting ready for the VV-verse, and then when I built some stuff in my VV vault, I didn't really want to break my vault, so I didn't want to sell anything because I knew it was going to break the stuff I built. So that's gonna be a real thing when it gets to the VV-verse, not wanting to break your displays. Bruno 88. So you still have a Funko Iron Man come on, or that happening? I have one coming this Friday. Yeah, I have one coming. Yeah, me and Omi Daily Burner basically. So what happened was I basically messaged him, harassed him. I was like, "Do me a favor, bro. Can you buy this for me?" And he actually surprisingly was like, "Yes, I'm gonna buy it for you." And then Sleeping Comics actually then went to help me as well. And then they teamed up between themselves to get me a Funko. It was that literally that crazy. They've pulled out all the stops. I can't thank them enough. So yeah, they've literally got the Funko. I've still not even paid for it yet because we don't even know what we're doing with it yet until we see what we get inside the Funkos. And then there was a decision because he's ordered one, I've ordered one, and then we kind of made a deal with each other because it was like, well, what about if you send me one and I get the one of 50 and then you get the rare and you get the common variation? One of us is going to feel a bit butthurt. So maybe the best idea is to open them both when we get them both, see what we've got between us, and then work out what we're going to do from there. Because if we get one common and one of 50, which I know is probably never going to happen, then obviously the one of 50 gets sold. I give a bit of extra profit to Daily Burn, and then he sends me the other doll because the commons obviously the least worth, right? So that's the way I'm thinking because I've definitely got to have the doll. I don't know why I keep calling it a doll. What? That is the worst thing ever. Have I crashed or am I streaming or what? What's going on? I think I've crashed, don't I? 1 second. Let me just suspend my screen on. Am I back? Am I back? Jesus, I don't know what happened there. All blasphemy. I do apologize. Let me get my big head out of the way. Ooh, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. I think I literally kicked my camera out, my microphone out. I blew the whole thing up. So I do apologize about that. 1 second. I am so sorry about that, everyone. I don't know how much you heard of that, how much you didn't hear, but I've literally been talking to myself for literally 10 minutes. I don't know whether you heard that. I don't know what happened there. Ooh. 1 second. That's going to be the best you're going to get right now. I don't know what happened there. I do apologize. Thanks, everyone, for waiting. Right. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Sorry. So, yeah, I have got the Funkos coming. Did you hear any of that? Let me just check. Did you hear any of that? Now I'll get back to the comments. Journey in the Mystery 85 ultra rare is like 25 right now. That's crazy. Yes, that is crazy. That is crazy. Some of the Journey of the Mysteries I got, I think that's the first one, right? Yeah, that is crazy. I'm one away from 200 sets on veve. Well done. I wish the comics could be sets because I've probably got quite a few sets of comics and I wish I'd count that. I really do. That's one of the things I've always hated about the comic collecting and the points as well. I wish the points were the same for collecting comics as they are for collectibles. But then there's a price point. At the time, collectibles weren't as cheap. Now they kind of are getting there. Duck and Cover, Brune 88. That's awesome. Try and hit the 30. Bad camera. Thank you, Double Quill. 1 sec. That's me. Brune 88. You still here? Now you're gone again. Sorry, everyone. Thanks, Duck and Cover. Yeah, congratulations. Glad to see people are still buying, still got their game plan on. You said 1 sec 1 minute ago. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Second is over. Start the Jeopardy minute song. Oh my god. Brune 88, not gonna pretend to be jealous, but it does make me smile. There you go. That's exactly what I just said, Duck and Cover. Double Quill. I only have 80 sets, and I'm like broke and sticking to my $2 uncommon. So I'm at I don't know whether you can see this. In fact, I've got it up on. I did have it up on the screen, but I cancelled everything out to wonder what. So I'm on 53 collectibles, 8 sets, and 264 comics. In the other one, I got about 45 comics, and that's it. And most of them, my secret rares, funny enough. And I have just been blocked out of that account, funny enough. So yeah, I'm a bit screwed because I've just lost all my money in the Bob Sales wife account, and I'm bound to not get that back because I can't say I haven't been selling myself stuff because I have, and that's what I've been accused of. So yeah, but I've still got the Bob's account, so we're still winning. We're still winning. If that one goes, I am gonna rip my hair out, and you'll see a bald Bob very, very quick. There's Bob. Brunette, yeah. I've been at it for a while, just never sold. I don't know whether that's the game plan or not, because in first place, it was a good idea to sell, and I was always one of the people that would like to take profits at first and then invest them into other stuff so I can keep going for the drop without keep putting constant money in. And then recently I looked at some of the stuff I've had, like the Manitoban, for instance. I've done a short the other day and that actually reminded me to look at it. It's actually 250 gems now. Like, that's crazy. I never thought that thing would ever get there. It's the most pointless collectible ever. It don't do anything. It's not animated or anything like that. Most random character. And it's 250 gems. That killed me. I had that. I had a couple of other items in there. But then it's like, if I didn't sell at the time for some of the items, like Steamboat Mickey, I landed one of them. I think the uncommon on drop. I think it was mint 599 or something at the time. And that was deemed a special mint at the time. And that actually sold for 599 in the market. Like, that's how crazy things have changed. But again, we will see that point again. Hopefully. Duck and Cover, we missed about 2 minutes. I'm so sorry about that, everyone. Double Quill, I like badges in general. Like in-app games, first comic brought, first anniversary, most uncommons in the app, that sort of thing. That's actually a good idea, and HRO do actually do that their side. They have badges for collecting sets, they have badges for the items and certain sets and stuff like that. So yeah, I do like that idea. veve missed a couple of things. If they could have done an unboxing experience like Crypt Toys, like HRO, that would definitely make a difference to the VV app. But again, we have seen with the Cryptoys that when there's so many people minting at certain times, it does seem like their site seems to struggle. And sometimes that can crash them or just crash the whole thing. That has happened a few times. So I'm wondering if Vivi would be able to do that on a larger scale, do an unboxing like that. I'm not sure, because if you get 10,000 comics delivered at one time, I'm not sure the system's going to cope with all them unboxings. And I still look like my mouth's going a lot slower than what I'm moving. Maybe I'm just a bit bigger than I'm looking for. Let me try and put something on the screen so you don't have to keep looking at my ugly mug. In fact, where is the comments? Brunette, yeah, I plan on holding like forever, but it sucks when value was 100k, now it's 35k according to Vivi. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. Even if you are holding, it's like what I say about all this stuff. Even when you're a collector and you plan to never sell, you still hope all your stuff goes up in value, right? So yeah, I know what he's saying. It is heartbreaking looking at that sort of stuff. I mean, I think my vault used to be about 7.5 in comics alone, and that was the early days. Since then, I've probably put another 2 grand in there over the time now, like slowly, like bit by bit, couple of hundred each month. Yeah, I've probably put another 2 grand in since, and yet I think my value's like really bad. I'll tell you, I think my collectibles is like 1.3, which is good because I never had any collectibles. And my comics right now is actually 1.4. So that's really bad. That was 7.5 at one point, and that was before I put about another £2,000 in. So yeah, that's really looking bad. Brunette, yeah, I have that partner statue in Steam, but Willie, now the value is trash. Yeah, I agree. That's pretty bad. Partner's statue, I always see that thing as being a bit too high priced. I can see why it's so iconic and stuff, but I always see that as being too high priced. I'm glad I wasn't rich or like a bit more well off, because if I would have started buying, if I'd have had the money back then, I think I could have been convinced into buying that sort of stuff. Like I said, I got Weber Spider-Man comics, 30, £40 each common and stuff like that. So I've got some horror stories. Not so bad as some other people that were buying all the goofy lenticulars and stuff like that, but I would have never bought that, because that to me is not iconic. Whereas the partner statue, I can see that being valuable. I can see that being iconic. Double Quill, concerned about how many dupes are on Cryptoys, which is why I'm waiting for a market. I'll be buying Farm Boy Luke at $1. Yeah, I think you're right about that as well. I've always said that about Cryptoys. There is too many of editions, and a lot of the ambassadors don't like saying that. And I'm not an ambassador, so I can say that. Although I do like the Cryptoys team, I do like the whole unboxing experience. That's also why I still use HRO, because I like the digital unboxing. I've always liked that, and they look really cool. And I also get on with the team. They also come and help out with a birthday stream, stuff like that. So I can't say anything bad against the team. But with the items themselves, they have too many rarities and too many in each rarity, if that makes sense. I think there's too many. And then a lot of the time you get people say about Vivi where we used to have like 4 storms, for instance, all in different poses. Where now with Cryptoys, you've got 4 different poses, but in 4 different rarities or whatever it is. There's so many rarities I can't keep up. But yeah, I think they need to condense that down a bit. But I think they will do that. And I also think they need to lower the editions over there. But they also very badly need a market for mass adoption. Everyone keeps saying it's not about that. It's about the games. It's about collecting the items and stuff. Yeah, we've got collectors at heart over here as well. But at the same time, it is about that. You always need to be able to take your money out. I think that's really fair. I think every toy, every item you buy in life, you're always able to resell it if you really want to. So I think they do need that for mass adoption. And when it comes to doing airdrops and rewarding people, you need the trading, you need the market. I think it's unfair to say you need to get all these, like the whole set or the ultra grails or whatever it is. And I know people that have brought 20 boxes and not come out with much more of a set. They still need 3 items or something. They're not going to spend another $200 trying to get that. But again, I like the site. I like the plan. I don't like the fact they done the comic. I don't like that. Or I don't think they should have done the comic. In fact, if they'd done anything like that, I would have preferred if they'd have done a book, like a storybook. I actually had a Masters of the Universe storybook for this demonstration because I pulled one out the other day. But yeah, I would have actually preferred a storybook over there. It went a bit more with a Cryptoid sort of theme, Masters of the Universe, and the inside of the comic book was pretty childish. So I do think they should have had a storybook instead. But again, I like the Cryptoids project. They have a lot planned for them. But will anyone care when the VV-verse comes and all that? That will be the real test for them. But yeah, I like to collect there. I like to collect. So I've got Cryptoids, we've got HRO. I'm in DC. Now, DC's totally different. DC's the one I'm definitely trying to get out of as soon as possible. That is not a good one. DC is really in really bad situation right now, and it's down to the site. The DC Comics themselves, they've got a history of 100 years, so obviously it sells. It's the actual site. I don't like the way you got search your mint number. You can't compare. You can't click on your covers, what you own, and then go straight to the market, anything like that. I think if they fix that site, that's half their problem solved, and I think they would get a lot more users. Brune88, they need to put cigarette back in Walt Disney's hands. Disney removed all the cigarettes from Walt's hands. Yeah, I agree with that. That is political correctness gone mad. But again, it is a child's thing, so I can kind of see the reasoning for that. But yeah, some things should be left as they are, some things shouldn't. G43, we have all the details about the VV. We have any details about the VV event in France, partnership with Citroen, perhaps EVs coming. So the thing is with that, I've been given no actual details yet. I was just told that there could be a chance to meet someone at that event, and that maybe that would be a chance where we could meet. And then it was kind of mentioned that it was coming, but not coming. And then it was not actually going to be like a VV big event show or anything like that. VV are going to an event, and maybe there's a chance that we could break off and see VV or have a little event there, have a party or something. So no, I don't know nothing at this time. Brune88, sorry to hear you lost your job. I hope you score really well with a Funko Iron Man drop. Yeah, no worries, bro. It happens. That's life. Unfortunately, that is life. So 10 years of the same job, and then redundancy just for the sake of it. So yeah, not great, but yeah, what can you do? That's life. Hopefully I'll find another job. So anyway, I've been your host, Bob Sales. Thank you for bearing with me, everyone. But I've been your host, Bob Sales, and I am actually going to leave because I need to get something to eat. So I've been your host, Bob Sales. This time next year, even without a job, we will be millionaires. A peace.